Hey, what's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess. So y'all know my slogan: "Life is a game of chess." All right, guys, I got a beautiful game that I want to share with y'all. It's actually more towards the end game. And yes, we go in the end game pretty fast, but so y'all get an idea like what's going on in my ideas. I'm gonna just show y'all, the whole game. It's not long at all. Don't need to worry. It's not long at all. Like I said, we go in the end game very fast, but I just want to show y'all some stuff. So without further ado, let's actually get started. I played against a 2173. So all right. So I play E4. Obviously he's black, so he plays C6 to Caro-Kann. I go D4, he goes D5, and I go F3. When D catches E4, I go F captures E4, and he goes E5, and I go Knight F3. The whole point of this opening is again what I did when I went F3 and he took. I got the F file open, so when I start to develop and start castling, my rook is on the F file. That's the whole purpose of the fantasy, and then you can start a really strong attack. He goes bishop g4. I go bishop c4, and then after bishop h5, which of course, again, guys, my whole thing, what I want to do is I want to castle, which is what I do, because I will have this bishop hitting this and a rook hitting this, which is why he goes bishop h5. Um, so after bishop h5 and I castle, he goes knight f6. I actually did a mistake. I did go queen e1. And he actually he went bishop catches f3. The thing is, guys, if I go rook catches f3, he goes queen captures d4, and then if I come here, he'll just win my light square bishop, so I'll be down a piece. So with that being said, when he did bishop captures f3, I did my own little tactic in which I felt like it kind of worked in a way, which is like crazy, which is why I went bishop captures f7 check. I did this because, guys, number one, the king is still in the center of the board. I have a rook open file on the f file. I have a nice pass pawn which I could potentially take, and then by the pieces being all tied down, I feel like I could really start some havoc on the king. So that's the reason why I did bishop captures f7. And when I did that, I went d captures e5. And the crazy part, guys, if for some reason he decides to go knight captures e4, which would be obviously a bad move because I just go queen capture. The bishop can't take because the rook is pinning this knight. Um, Even if he did something like knight f to d7, I got rook captures f3, and the thing is, even though I'll be down a piece and everything, but I could still cause some type of disturbance, in the king. Even if he goes king g8, I have this nice strong pawn that's coming, which is pretty crazy. And like I said, maybe he might give something. Maybe he could defend very well. But again, this 3 minutes, so it ain't like a tournament play. But I'm telling you, I could make, I could start something. All right. All right. So where are we at? So after bishop captures f7, my opponent did take. I go d captures e5, and then he goes bishop c5, which is actually a good move. Well, a slight good move. I thought queen d4 would have been better because at least you could regain the pawn back or whatever, things like that. So that's what I was thinking that was going to happen, but he didn't do that. So he goes bishop c5 check. I go bishop e3. Um, he goes queen b6, and then I just go rook captures f3. And I go rook captures f3 because, again, um, the rook is still pinning this knight, so which is still fine. So after he, oh my bad, guys. I don't know what the heck just happened here. All right, here we go. Yeah, so after rook captures f3, he takes. I go queen captures e3, and he goes queen captures b2. And guys, and I actually missed something. I literally missed something. Obviously, I went queen b3 on check, which is what I did. I forced a queen trade and kept the pin. on the knight. But I realized, guys, after analyzing this after this game, I could have did some more craziness, guys. The move that I missed that I should have done was E captures F6. This is the move that I should have done. If he decides to take my rook, I could go F capture G7 check. If the king takes, then I got Queen G5 checkmate. And guys, even if he decides to go King E8, I got um, G catches H8 check, and then of course the queen will have to take my queen, but it will be like a great position for me, you know. Another thing, if I take and he comes here, what can I do? I still got Queen G5 check, which is the crazy part. I still have that, and it doesn't really matter where he actually goes, to be honest with you, because I feel like um I'm getting somewhere. I feel like I'm about to mate him, literally. Um, yeah. So after this Queen F5, yeah, this is over. Even if he comes here, this is over. Yeah. So it depends on that square you go to, but that's over. But yeah. So, but after Queen catches B2, guys, I go Queen B3. I missed that. He takes 8 captures, knight D7. I take, he take, and I, he's he's actually up 1 pawn, and I managed to retain pieces, so I still managed to get somewhere. Obviously, this guy blundered as well, um, which is why I went E5. He goes rook H E8. I take. Um, he actually goes E captures F6, and then I go knight C3. And to be honest with you, I was thinking about rook E1 if he would have did that, but I don't think it really matters at this point. Knight c3, rook d8. So now, as you can see, guys, we actually get into like the end game pretty much. Rook catches a7, rook e7. I go rook a1. I just wanted to protect the first rank. After rook d2, I just go rook f1. I didn't care if he takes because I think my double up rooks is a lot more powerful, and plus I'm up a piece. I have a knight, so I could do a lot more. So rook catches f6, king g7, rook f3, defending the knight. But it's not even just me defending the knight, guys. I got mating patterns, and this is what this is the position that I actually wanted to get y'all at right now, guys, because a lot of people hate end games and whatever, and they like to move pieces or try to move pawns to get promotion or pawn promotion. Look at the position, look at what you have, and like I said, guys, when I study end games, I try to let it be like my muscle memory, like certain patterns that I see. So even with this, guys, with rook f3, I'm not just defending this knight, but I'm threatening rook g3, and then maybe if I get on the other side, checkmate him. But you're about to see what I mean. So after b5, I just go b4. B4 was more like not really a waiting move. I'm preventing the pawn from coming down here. Even if he goes c5, I can still take. Which is actually, at c5, I want him to do that so I could go knight d5. Which is exactly what he did, guys. He actually goes c5, and then I take. He goes b4, trying to get a pass pawn, which was fine because then I hit him with knight d5. And this is where it gets real, guys. This is when it really gets real. So after rook e2, right, this is pretty much all over after this, because after rook g3 check, of course, guys, he can't come here because obviously this would be checkmate. So you can't do that. He goes on king a6, not a problem. I go rook f6. Again, he can't go g7 because the rook is here. And then after king h5, I go knight f4 with another check. And then king h4, and then rook h6, checkmate. So as you can see, this is like all a mating web, which is pretty much. And it's something that you gotta. I always encourage y'all to look at tactic puzzles and checkmating puzzles. Mating webs. Check those out, man, because I'm telling you, it'll help your games a lot, especially if you have a lot of like in your muscle memory. Because it could really help you out. Um, but yeah, like and because I had this in my mind, I'm pretty sure he was unaware of the mating webs and stuff. Which is why he did this. And then after he did that, I was just happy because this was all over. Because after that Rook G3, like this was one. King H6, Rook F6, King H5, Knight F4, and then checkmate. So if y'all could get that mating nets down, definitely memorize those. Um, I could definitely put in my description box of some of the books that y'all can look at that can actually help y'all. So um, after this, guys, y'all can actually look in the description box and y'all can see all that. And guys, make sure you like, share, comment if you like this video. And if y'all have any questions, y'all already know y'all could contact me or y'all could hit me up. Y'all could do all that. All right, guys. Peace.